Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto took over office, Gachagua came out and told Kenyans, especially the people of Mount Kenya region, that he is determined to fight the milk cartels. Farmers need to enjoy their production, and the person who has been making it hard for farmers, they are the middlemen. People he referred to as cartels. But he was going to an extent, of course, even attacking companies that is buying milk from farmers. Now they're in power. And how are they fighting milk cartels? It is funny. It is one of the worst. A man who said he was going to fight cartels so that farmers can enjoy their production has turned against them. And now, after his statement, listen to this. The emerging news is that there is a bill that is proposing 500 Kenyan shillings fine or a term jail of 6 months for Kenyans rearing animals at home without a license or being registered. Unafuga wanyama, ng'ombe, labda tuseme wanyama what? Ikuwe ni ngamia, ikuwe ni mbuzi, ikuwe ni kondoo, any animal. You don't have a license. You will be in jail for 6 months or you pay 500,000 Kenyan shillings. And this is the statement. I just want to quote it. Any person who carries out animal production services without having been registered under this act or otherwise contravenes any provisions of this part commits an offense and shall be liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 500,000 Kenyan shillings or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months or both. That is part of that bill. Hii bill inakuja wakati wa Mheshimiwa William Ruto na Rigathi Gachagua. I look at this, then I wonder. Now, if you want to keep animals at home, the procedure is this. You have to apply at the Animal Production and Professional Board and wait for the approval within the stipulated time period after paying the set fee. Unasikia hiyo? There is a fee that is going to be set. So when you are applying, you pay for that. Then you wait. Hapa tumeingia kwa mambo ya ushuru. And they're saying that each license issued shall be valid for from January 1st to December 31st. That means it's just a 1-year period. In every year. So it means this license is renewable annually. Every year, you renew. Then they're saying that within this time, the license may be suspended by the board for various reasons, including false information. You've gone to the board, maybe you say you have 3 cows, and they end up discovering that you have 10. They cancel, and you pay a fine. I've seen something like 50,000. You have to pay for that. I'm looking at this, then I wonder, where are we heading to? Is this not now taking a reverse from all the progress we have made? Ruto is taking us back to the Nyayo era. But even Moi can be forgiven for that time because we had not developed this much. And he was not able to have this other means of collecting taxes. But even with Musalia Mudavadi at that time, he came out with the KRA, a means of collecting taxes which moved away from asking people to pay for the permit. Maybe unaambiwa ulipe permit ya radio, unaambiwa ulipe permit ya TV. Wanakuja wanashika paka hata kondoo kwa boma sababu hajalipa permit, wanachukua paka sufuria. We were in those eras. We moved on. But the living and the breathing more of our times is determined to take us back to the Nyayo era. Simudavadi alikuwa kwa ile wakati na kwa hii serikali. What's wrong to advise this government? What's wrong? Walikuja na KRA to sort out those issues. Where now mzee wa mtaa, chief and sub chief, they will be in village harassing men and women. We are back there. Now they want to tax animals. Hii serikali imejipanga kabisa kupiga watu ushuru kwa njia yoyote ile. I look at this and I wonder, how watu wako just more determined to serve for one term and go home? Or they are much determined not to even finish their one term? Sasa watu wa Mount Kenya, wale Gachagua alikuwa anaambiwa ya kwamba anaenda kuondoa milk cartels. The emerging information confirms that it was a reverse psychology. That he was going to bring in other means to overtax the farmers. What does this one mean for Kenyans? Before we continue this discussion, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Already, farmers have been taxed. We go and buy the feeds. These feeds are taxed. In countries such like this one, for you to encourage production, the animal feed should be free tax so that we can produce more. But they are overtaxing until those who are producing this feed are compromising the feeds. We don't end up with the right qualities of feeds. If we have the right ones, they are so much expensive. Utauza maziwa namna gani? Farmers are struggling to produce. Production is so much expensive. They have been squeezed. Kwa kununua mbegu, ununue mbolea ya kupanda mimea, ukuja kwa mavuno ya mimea ya wanyama, then it's so much expensive. Ni nini unatafuta mkulima saizi? This means that the production is going to go down because those who cannot afford to pay this kind of licensing and policies that are bringing in place, they will just sell their animals. Hii ndio maziwa tumekuwa tukiuza, tunalipa school fees. Ndio watoto waende shule, ndio wapate kalamu, ndio wapate nguo. Maskini hana laki. Sababu maskini ndio atashindwa kulipa hii. Hii ndio ilikuwa serikali ya maskini. I'm just wondering. Hey, mimi hata ninashangaa. When you talk about this one means one thing, because if you go to every village, especially we Luyas, we believe that a home is not complete, na najua it is even in many communities. A home is not complete without a cow, a chicken, a goat, or a sheep. Lazima ukuwe na hawa wanyama kwa boma. We are living in a village, at least you need these animals for a home to be complete. Bila hizi, we believe as Africans, a home is not complete. That means everyone is going to be targeted. Ruto has targeted everyone. But then another question here. Wale watu wa Rift Valley, they are doing on a large scale mambo ya farming and cattle rearing. Sasa mmefikiwa na mtalipa hii ushuru na mtashika kwa shingo, not unless you come out and denounce William Ruto, reject him, run away from him by making a decision on the ballot. Mambo ya mtu wetu sasa saizi inawaumiza, because wale watu wako ukulima mkubwa on large scale, animal rearing Rift Valley. Then tunaenda Mount Kenya, wako hapo. Kuna wakulima wakubwa wale wanafuga wanyama wa maziwa. Sasa saizi mnafikiwa. Then our Maasai brothers and sisters, Hey. Talk about Turkana. Talk about Pokot. Rift Valley mzima. Mmefikiwa. So it's general. So you have to pay for you to rear animals. Hii ni wakati wa Moi. Wakati tulikuwa naambiwa TV lazima ulipe license, ukiwa na bicycle lazima ulipe license. Sasa wanakuja paka ng'ombe. Sasa hii ndio walisema wanaondoa milk cartels. Wanatoka. The bigger cartels are now coming in place. With this move, this government just deserve a super massive protest, a mass action, a serious rejection, a revolution. Otherwise, if not, hatutakuwa na nchi. Hatutakuwa na nchi. This leadership is so much backward, clueless. What they think about is all money. Ama pia watasema wanyama wana emit nini? Wana emit gas. Wana destroy, they are polluting the environment. Ama ni nini? Ni tax ya nini? Ruto is listening more to IMF and World Bank than he's listening to Kenyans, the electorate, the taxpayers, the common mwananchi. Our sovereignty is going away. We have to reject this. This is neo-colonialism. It must just go. As simple as that.